What's up, guys? Tony Snuff here, meaning I am Tony, and all of this is Snuff. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. So get up off your Pornhub and spank wires, you sick bastards. Whip out some snuff, and let's get to sniffing it. As you guys can tell by the title, we are going over mine, Tony Snuff's top 10 favorite snuffs that I've reviewed in 2014. Woo! Pretty much, I'm going back from my top 10 of 2013 video to today, and I'm picking my top 10 favorites that I've reviewed over the past year. So first off, I want to thank you guys again for sticking with me for yet another year of 2014 of snuff reviews, helping me build this crazy collection. It didn't get smaller, it just cleaned off my desk, and I'm using a different camera angle. So I'm going to be spreading it out again after the new year to get it all looking pretty again for you guys, so we could start reviewing snuffs again in 2015. I already got 3 lined up for my next few reviews. So let's go ahead and jump down into it. Number 10. I'm not gonna say my least favorite because I've done more than 10 reviews this year, but the one that snagged the number 10 spot is Toke Colt's Foot. Now, like I said back in my review, it smells like black licorice, with a kind of like absinthe, and I've had some absinthe that I was drinking at the time that I got this, and I used to hate the black licorice smell, but now it's kind of grown on me a little bit, so it's not too horrible at all, and I actually kind of enjoy the smell of it now, which is why it made it into my top 10. I don't enjoy it as much as a lot of the other snuffs that are in the top 10, but that's why it's number 10 out of 10. Number 9 is Viking Spear. Out of the past couple Vikings that I've tried, I've liked them to an extent, but I haven't been like a huge fan. They haven't like wowed me too much. But Viking Spear, I do kind of like the spearmints of it, and I didn't like it at the very beginning of me trying it, but the more and more I tried it, the more it grew on me, and I did like the little bit of spearmint. It had sort of a salty kind of smell to it, which kind of intrigued me, which is what got me to keep using it, and I ended up really liking it. So, yep, number 9, Viking Spear. Number 8 is Abraxas Premium Fine Snuff, or FIN. I really like this one just because it is one of the more expensive snuffs that I have. I haven't used it too much at all. I like how it comes in the glass. I like how much they pack in there. They pack it in there to the point where you almost have to get a snuff spoon to scoop it out because it's so packed in there. And I really like the fact that it has a very, very high nicotine level to it, in my opinion. I use a tiny bit and I get a really good nicotine buzz. So it's definitely, a very high quality snuff and definitely worth the price. Alright, what are we at? 10, 9, 8. Number 7 is Samuel Gawith Afterglow. I really, really, really enjoyed this one. I really did. Too bad it just didn't have... it's not higher up on my list because I can't fucking get these tins open, and I'm never able to do it, and I don't have my coin in here either. Yeah, I always have an issue with these damn vacuum sealed tins. Oh well. I really did like this snuff. I want to get a re-sniff of it just so I can tell you guys a little bit more about it again. Even though I've already reviewed it, so you can always just go back and watch the review. Anyways, I really did like the Afterglow. I remember at the time I reviewed it, it was definitely one of my favorite snuffs. And I still, to this day, whenever I get the tin open and I see it laying around, I'm just like, oh shit, I haven't used the Afterglow in a long time. I need to get that out of storage and use it. So definitely a good one. Number 6 is Toke Raspberry. Yep, it's a real sweet little berry toke snuff. That's all there is to say about it. As you can tell, I've used almost all of this tin already. It's very, very, it's a really good little snuff. The scent lasts a decent amount of time. It's not a real quick, oh, raspberry, and then it's gone. It lasts for a couple minutes. So it's a really good snuff, and I really enjoyed it. Number 5 is Dr. J.R. Justice. I'm not going to tell too much about it because you could just click one video away and watch my review on it from Christmas. Really good perfumey snuff, and I really enjoyed it. Number 4 is the Big Hammer Medicated. I've been sick a lot. As you can tell, I'm actually getting over being sick again. For some reason this year it's hitting me really hard. And this one's definitely helped me get through it with that medicated scent. And it's one of my favorites now. Number 3 is Toke Spearmint. Just like I said with the Viking Spear, I like the spearmint scented snuffs. And this one delivers a lot more on the spearmint scent than the Viking did. So that's why this one made it all the way up to number 3. It's really good. Really good spearminty. Almost smells like toothpaste. And I like that smell. Number 2 is Go With Wild Mint. And again, this is another one. At the time, this was my favorite snuff to use for a good long time. I've actually ordered 3 or 4 of these tap boxes of it because I like it so much. It's a very, very, very good, very natural mint leaf snuff, and it smells really freaking good. So if you like mint snuffs, go with some Go With Wild Mint. And for the one that we've all been waiting for, if you watch the review on this snuff, right at a year ago, what I said about it still holds true. This is like the 5th one that I've ordered over the past year. And it is the Krayling's Gingerbread Snuff. I use this shit all the freaking time. Still to this day, I use it all the damn time. My favorite thing on earth is gingerbread cookies, anything gingerbread. And when I first got this last year, it smells just like freaking gingerbread. So, definitely my top snuff of the year and almost of all time is the gingerbread snuff. If you can get your hands on it, I would definitely recommend getting it. I know for a while they were out of stock, and then I finally got it, and then for a good while they were out of stock, and then I finally got it. So you have to catch it at the right time, but if you get your hands on it, definitely get your ass some of this gingerbread fucking snuff. It is great. But still, to this day, so that's my top 10, but to this day, my all-time favorite is Freiburg and Trayer's High Dry Toast. Still my favorite. Still go through it all the time. But, yeah, anyways, that is my top 10 snuffs that I reviewed in 2014. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me again for another year, and I'll see you guys next year. Y'all have a good New Year's, and make sure y'all be safe out there. Don't blow yourself up with fireworks, and I'll see you guys in 2015. Peace!